All right, kids, it's time for Bingo is Life. The podcast. We have a really big show tonight.
Huge.
Yikes.
Huge show. I saw Chris had to bowl the final strike to get the money for the girl.
Sometimes you got to create the winner, and that's
nervous.
what happened.
Are you still just kicking over the pins at this point?
No, I rolled the ball. So our final chance for the lady, her name was Mia, and she had a chance to win $100. She got 7 of 10 pins.
7 of
which
10,
is
not bad.
Pretty good. But not enough. And then we gave her another chance to roll, and she completely missed. And so they handed the ball to me, and I got the job done.
You got the job done, did you? Yeah, right?
Pizzas.
That's how winning's done.
Everybody got pizza.
You probably do Oliver's
Pizza's
homework.
rain from
for
the
him.
ceiling. It was a glorious day.
So,
I'm Jay's there. Chris, Mike, howdy, Shell. Over here, Mom Shackles.
Hello.
Hello.
Hey. Court Square extraordinaire. Mom
Very
Shackles.
extraordinary.
That's funny.
So I'm going to go ahead and get my plug in. We are on for Waiting for Godot.
It's going to happen.
Going to happen at the Little Grill, 2-week run.
2-week
Nice.
run.
2-week run. Ken and Gibson and Ron Copeland as Didi and Go-Go. I'll be playing Lucky, and we have, I can say now, John Harrell as Pazzo.
Ooh.
27 seasons at the American Shakespeare Center and over 200 roles. So we're really excited about that.
When is the date?
It's 2 weeks approximately around the time of Bastille Day, which somebody helped me out. July.
That's July 14th.
Yeah, July 14th, somewhere in that. We'll have the firm dates here.
Mid-July.
Good.
Coming up. Okay, that's
I'm so glad you guys are doing that. That's awesome.
Absolutely. No, the grill is.
That's where it needs to be, too.
Absolutely. Yeah. Perfect. And I'm so glad you're doing 2 weeks instead of
2
2 nights.
we only ever did one night before.
Yeah.
Yeah, but you were young and stupid.
Yeah, now we're just old and stupid.
Good. Progress.
All right. Well, I guess I want to make sure that the world knows May 17th at Sagebird, Julia Cottrell and Nathan Moore from Stanton and myself are doing a singer-songwriter night. Christian Parrott's going to join me. Mike Howdyshell's going to join me. I'm pretty sure John Goldman's going to join Julia Catherine. And Nathan Moore, if you don't know who he is, please go look him up.
I'll put a link in the notes.
His website is art.
He is art. He does nothing.
Yeah.
He's stopped playing out, which is crazy. So it's really exciting that this will be his first official out show in a very long time. And
if you pay attention to this show, I think he's on here. He's going to be on here soon.
He's going to be on in 3 weeks.
Yeah.
Well, get him out.
Yeah, he's coming on to our on the podcast in 3 weeks. Yeah, Nathan Moore. Anyways, so that's happening. And the last big piece to the puzzle is today. It's save the date, September 12th. I know that feels like forever from now, but we are going to do a show at Court Square Theater called Bob and Me.
Yeah.
It's all I'm going to be talking about for the next couple months because I'm the one financially trying to make it happen. So
And I support this.
Yay! And Brittany's way in. Anyways, the whole idea is I got 12 really amazing singer-songwriters, and they're all going to play one original song, and they're all going to do one Bob Dylan song. And the list is amazing. Nathan Moore is a part of that. Corey Lynn, Justin Jones. I could name tons more. I'll be naming them and
we will.
And we'll be saying those names for the next 2 or 3 months. So, anyways, super excited. All that stuff is happening.
Yes.
And if you can't wait for those fun things to happen, there's stuff happening sooner.
Oh my gosh!
In fact,
like
this week.
Like now.
Right now, yes. We're recording a podcast live at Ruby's Arcade. You could always stop by after bingo and say howdy. Shell. But this Friday, we've got First Friday Rocktown Improv.
Ooh,
Awesome.
Yeah.
And that's your thing.
That's my thing. It's one of my things. It's we've got a bigger group and we've got a lot more games and it should be pretty fun.
Sweet.
And then on Sunday, it is May the 4th. May the 4th be with you. It's
And
Star
also
Wars,
with you.
And also with you. It is also Star Wars Day, and we will be having Pay What You Will screening of Return of the Jedi at 3 o'clock with trivia and a costume contest. So Jay said that he was going to come in the gold bikini, so you have to work really hard to beat that if you're coming out to win the prizes.
Wool gatherer this week as well.
Wool gathering, right?
No gold bikini.
Yeah. You know what's great though? Our town is popping right now.
Oh man, lots of things.
Every
going on.
weekend we got lots of stuff going on.
Yeah.
Speaking of lots of stuff going on, let me introduce my guest.
Yay!
Okay, so actually we have multiple guests here, and it's really, really awesome. So Maureen reached out to me. It was like, hey, I'm trying to put together a show, and I couldn't help her out, but she was able to figure it out. And I said, wait, you're the Fred Fest Maureen. And she said, yeah, that's me. And
Try saying that 3 times real fast.
right. And so I said, please come on our podcast and let's talk about it. I want to know how this all got started. So I'm forgetting. I don't want to say your last name wrong.
Ward.
It's complicated, bitch.
That one's super hard. Everybody, our guest tonight, Maureen Ward.
Hey! Welcome aboard.
Yeah, and that was a really hard last name to say.
Yeah, that
too,
was
right?
it was tough.
Well,
You got through it though.
I got Claire. I got Austin.
Yeah.
I was like, what am I saying here?
Chris
Okay,
just struggles with 4-letter words.
I do. It's a problem. It's a problem. Hi, Maureen.
Hi, thanks for having me.
No, thank you so much for being here. And I just go ahead and talk right on that microphone.
Hello.
Yeah, that
There.
way it's best that way. So I'll just say I know that you are the Fred Fest gal. How is this? What is it? Tell us, what are you doing out there? What is the Fred Fest?
It's a family-run music festival out in Singers Glen. Pretty small, max out about like 400 people. Very family-friendly.
Yeah.
Focus mainly on Americana, folk, little indie music.
Yeah, I saw
Run.
you had a Literate Light, which is awesome.
Oh yeah, they were black.
man.
Yeah.
Runs about Friday afternoon through Sunday. We like to
Perfect.
close out our Sunday with a lot of local bands to bring in the
Yay.
local crowd.
Good.
We're in our 6th year.
What? Sixth
Yeah,
year?
Yeah.
Time flies.
And
So
you
it-
say 400 people? Is that what you said, about 400? That does
Per
not sound
day.
small.
Per day.
Oh my goodness, yeah.
I mean, compared to other festivals,
Sure,
it
sure.
offers a little quaint
Yeah.
vibe. But we like to say everybody's VIP, so we try
Nice.
to
Nice.
bring in known bands, not too big though. But you can come and enjoy them in a small crowd setting.
Yeah. Now I've seen pictures. I'm sorry that I've never been, but I've seen pictures, and you guys.
But you're gonna come this year.
I'm coming this year.
Yeah.
You guys set up the stage right in front of a pond.
Yeah.
That was it.
So the idea started actually during COVID when Red Wing had to cancel their year, which is the thing we look forward to every year for our joy.
Yeah.
So a group of friends started thinking outside the box a little bit about how we could still bring music and support local artists. And so we actually built a stage out of lumber from the farm, had social distancing, a pond,
Nice.
and reached out to local artists who weren't able to book the gigs.
Yeah, right.
And brought them out in safe ways. There was governor ordinance of like 35 people, I think, that first year. So it was really just family and friends that
Right.
were in our circle at the time. And then by year 2, I want to say maybe like 75. Year 3, we sold out at 250, and then we expanded our infrastructure, and it's just become a thing.
Are there still tickets for this year?
Yeah.
Are they on sale yet?
Yeah.
'Cause I
Excellent.
tried to go one year and I couldn't. It was my sister.
That was
my
year
sister.
3.
My sister just loves your festival, and it was
Oh, thank
it was
you.
sold out.
Yeah.
So I will put a link in the show's
you.
notes and direct them right to your festival.
Thank you. Do you
Yeah.
have 3-day tickets and single-day tickets?
Okay,
Do
cool.
you have the dates in your head?
Yeah, July 11th through the 13th.
Thank you.
That's right, Dory. Waiting for Godot.
Well, I guess you can't go, Jay.
No,
That's why you're doing it for 2 weeks.
Yeah, right,
it's
right,
fine.
right.
But he's doing it for 2 weeks, so he has to be there both weeks.
But, everyone else can go to both.
All right,
Oh, I see. Yeah.
forgive me. Who is Fred?
Fred is my dad.
Ah.
He is a very humble, kind soul. Brought the love of music into all of us 4 kids. It was very much a evening routine that he pulls out a classic record, Fleetwood Mac, Paul Simon, Tracy Chapman, and we just listen. And so it's been all incorporated into our lives. And so I felt it was appropriate to name it after him. He absolutely hates the attention.
Good.
That's how dads are.
Yeah.
Well, some dads are not that way.
No.
I don't know. Our dad. I'm talking about our dad.
Our
Yeah.
dad.
Yeah.
He loves it.
He is still alive. We get that question a lot.
Oh, nice.
He loves it, but he hates the attention.
Yeah. And this is the same farm that I know. I've been on the farm only as a Christmas tree farm.
Yeah.
So and then you guys have there's one tree that has the candy canes on it.
Yeah.
And so you have to you find the candy cane tree and the kids are like, yes, we found the candy cane
And
tree.
they don't just take one.
No, they take one. Oh.
You never took one, did you?
No.
You took two.
No, I took one. I'm a one. I'm very fair. You know what?
A
I
rule
am?
follower.
In when it's Christmas tree picking time.
Yeah, that's when you know someone upstairs is watching.
Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely. I'm the saw guy. I'm the one that they say. Well, you're the one that's going to cut it.
Oh,
so I feel
in a quaint way, not the guy from the movies.
Yeah. I'm giving people. I'm making decisions for people out there.
And their candy canes.
Yeah. So how many candy canes do you need?
Oh, that was good. Yeah.
You went out, you're going to have to lose a tree.
Got weird. That's good though. That's good.
Should have said a limb.
Yeah.
Who do you have lined up this year? Are you allowed to say?
Well, one is your other guest.
Oh, don't you worry. We're gonna get to him.
That's right. It's like he's right over there.
No.
Our headliners Friday night, Sway Wild, coming all the way from the Pacific Northwest.
Ooh.
Yeah, super pumped about them. Been trying to get them out for 2 years, and they finally are making the trip.
And they've got Christmas trees out there too.
Yeah, different species. Yeah.
Their candy canes circle, the stripes go around the
Oh,
other.
they go the other way.
Yeah.
I got you.
Fantastic Cat is headlining on Saturday. They are a super fun band.
Now, how do you go about?
Tall Trees is coming out.
Awesome.
Palmyra is coming back.
Oh yeah, they did the caverns.
That's
last
right.
year.
Buffalo Rose.
Oh, very good.
Yeah.
And that's Rebecca Porter, right?
Rebecca Porter is going to play on Sunday with Perry Blosser.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, awesome.
Yeah.
How do you go about finding your band coming from the Pacific Northwest? How did you find them and decide to bring them in?
I follow music. I love music, so a lot of social media stalking.
Cool.
But I was introduced to Mandy Furr, who it's a duo that does Sway Wild. She played guitar with Allison Russell, and so she followed along a lot with Brandi Carlile, and I was first introduced. Her stage presence is unbelievable.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Fantastic.
You are the type of person that makes musicians go,
Yeah.
you mean you like musicians?
Yeah.
And you reach out to them and you find them and you love them and you invite them to play? Oh my God. Maureen Ward, we love you.
That's right.
Trust me, I'm already in
status.
love with you right now. What can I say? I'm getting flush.
You guys bring me joy. Thank you.
Oh, this is so good. This is so great. Thank you so much. I do feel like we should probably introduce our next
I feel so, yeah.
our next co-guest.
Our co-guest, right.
Because the truth is, maybe we can even tease a little bit that you guys are working on something together. Is that cool? Awesome. Okay, so folks, I'll do my best. I've known this guy since he was way chubbier when I first met this guy. That's how long ago I've known.
Wow, what an introduction.
Hold on, no,
But hopefully you know his last name.
I got to tell
It's
you,
Ward,
Starts with a
right?
W
Yeah.
too.
I got to tell you right now, Trent Wagler has changed the music scene of our time.
Yes. Yes.
And all for the better. I could not be more proud and more thankful that I've known you for all these years, brother.
Wow. Thank you,
Man. You know, come on. The fun thing is that I did know I knew him when he first was at EMU and he was playing at the Grill with a different band name, but then man, what you have done for our town to put us on the map, especially with Red Wing. Oh my gosh.
No, absolutely.
And just what you've done is amazing. So thank you so much for being on our little podcast.
Well, thank you. It's such a treat to be here. That's very nice of you, Chris. It's I kind of just wandered in, and
That's how we get most of our guests.
Is that how it
yeah,
works?
it's like, oh,
Yeah.
hey, you, come here. You're on a podcast.
Go listen to Caleb Stein. He was like, "Hey, what's up? Yeah, I'll be on your podcast." And he just is on it. It was pretty funny. But you just put out a solo album that is not a non-Steel Wheels album.
well, yes. So technically, I haven't put out the album yet,
Oh,
but I
okay.
put out a single. There's another single coming. Well, I don't know when this podcast will officially drop, so maybe we
Tomorrow.
can say okay. Yeah. Okay. So this Friday, another single will come out. The album will officially be out the weekend of Red Wing.
Awesome.
So,
Smart.
so yeah, but
we'll put links to the
Cool.
to the single.
yeah.
right.
in the-
Yeah, and people
in
can
the-
pre-order it and everything like that.
Did
but
you do that at Iconoclast as well?
No, I did. I recorded this with Danny Gibney and his, I don't know what he calls his
At
studio.
Morrison
Maybe.
Park.
Yeah.
That's a fantastic place.
I love it. And I love Danny, and it was just a great, it's been what, like 20 years almost since I've recorded something solo. And I had these songs that felt really personal. And, it's, the Steel Wheels also were recording an album kind of at the same time, so it's not like we're going any new direction exactly. It was just something I wanted to do, and it was, I felt so lucky to get to do it. So yeah, it's really fun to, I mean, it was also in some ways a chance to recognize how much I lean on the band and the ways in which like putting out a solo thing is like a lot more work. But it was a fun challenge. I was playing almost all the instruments except for drums, just kind of, it's a lot of Trent. So
Whoa, that's exciting.
It was fun.
You played the bass.
I played bass, I played electric
cool.
guitar, lots of banjo, and the normal stuff. Singing with myself, lots of Trent, lots of Trent.
The album design cover.
Yeah,
I love it.
yeah.
Andy Huggins sent it to me during that Appalachian Trail event, and he was like, "Do something with this," and I was like, "It's perfect." What do you mean? Can you tell us the name of it?
So the album is called "This Might Be My Prime," and it has like my school photo from when I was in kindergarten. And
You look skeptical.
And yeah, what's really funny is I just posted. I literally just got the the first box of vinyl records in the mail just the other day, and so I opened them up and I posted a little video on my Instagram about it. But my mom, I hadn't even thought about this, but my mom, she said she couldn't. She actually remembered getting the photos back from the school. I mean, this is in the day when you had school photos, right?
Yeah.
And you get the proofs back, and there were like 2 photos. And she said she ordered both because she was like, the one, he was looking so kind of skeptical and a little bit off, but I just loved it so much that I ordered both. If she hadn't done that and just ordered the one where I was like looking, smiling, we wouldn't have this really. But it is. It's like this little kid who's just kind of like looking off to the side, like a little bit like, what are they doing? Or I don't know.
Might be my prime.
Yeah, exactly. So anyway, it's fun.
That's all. And so Trent, I saw that you and Eric, you guys are playing at
Yeah.
Fred Fest.
Yeah.
Is that
Yeah.
true?
Oh, that's
I
Yes.
keep dragging them back.
We've done it a few times. Fredfest is great. For the listeners, it's such a treat to get out there. And what Maureen and their family has done to the site, it's so welcoming. And it really does. It feels like the perfect kind of small-scale festival where you can feel the family aspects, but the music is no slouch. Like
That's awesome.
They had Amethyst Kia last year. They've had some, and Sway Wild. I mean, that may not be a name that a lot of people around here know, but you don't want to miss that show because she's right. Mandy is an amazing electric guitar player. Their sound is awesome.
They're touring with Amos Lee right now.
Yeah, I mean, it's some really serious
Yeah.
music, some heavy hitters. So it's
Thank you.
yeah.
Trent, loves playing over the stage.
I often do talk about how odd it is to play right into a pond. Because, your crowd
Just
is
like looking at the turtles.
But it's a very unique experience. And you guys have really done a lot with the stage. The stage is...
Yeah, it gets bigger.
Yeah, you like build a little more each time. I love festivals like that where it's like every year there's like something new to...
Got some professional lights.
Ooh.
Yeah, the budget's going up.
Yeah, good,
Yeah.
good. That's awesome.
The amateur lights are the ones you got to look out for.
Yeah, watch
Yeah.
out.
Yeah. Illiterate light, however, very good.
Gosh, aren't they?
Yeah.
Okay, so I'll
A lot of lights out there.
I'll throw a plug in for.
Yep.
I had not played at the Golden Pony in a long time, and we played a Cat's Cradle benefit concert on Sunday, and
Which was fantastic.
which
by the
was
way.
a super good. They raised over $1,000 for Cat's Cradle, which is awesome. But the lights that they have at the Golden Pony, they've upped their light game.
yeah.
I mean, they got it's. Oh,
Oh,
I
they
felt
got
like
some movers
Oh, it
and
was. I was at a disco.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah.
Speaking
yeah.
of which, is your mom okay?
No.
She had a rough go with it.
My mom came and she was like, "Them lights is too much for me. I gotta get out of here," which I think is wonderful.
Yeah,
It's beautiful.
yeah, it's good.
She's 73 and going to a
And
rock
going to
roll
a bar,
club.
yeah,
That's
It's cool.
right.
in a
Yeah.
basement in Harrisonburg.
She had the sunglasses for it, though.
She
She
did.
did. Yeah,
Ready.
she did.
Yeah.
She knew her limits. She knew her limits.
Yeah. Oh my gosh. All right. So just a quickly, you are all over the place. Red Wing is coming up. Have you guys? It's not sold out yet, or does it?
Not sold out.
Not sold
Yeah. But it is, it's June 20th, 2021, 22. Red Wing is just such a treat to get to come back to. For me, it's now this homecoming that I look forward to, and such a amazing chance to kind of reconnect with friends. And it's fun to realize that it is our hometown festival, but it also is slightly bigger than that. And there are people from outside the area that have made it their place to come back to. And I really love that aspect of just this kind of like hodgepodge sort of family reunion vibe that is created by people coming up from North Carolina or coming down from Michigan, and they've become friends over the years, and they camp next to each other or whatever. And so it's another good lineup. I'm really excited that we're going to get to see Del McCurry Band back there. They headlined the very first night of the very first Red Wing. And so to have them back, and Del, of course, we saw Del last summer at a festival, and I mean, he is still so good. At the age that he is, it's just incredible to get to see him still on top of his game. And Joy Aladakun is coming. Hooray for the Riff Raff. It's an exciting lineup that
Awesome.
goes a lot of different directions. So
Well, and what year is this? This is
this is 12.
year 12.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's awesome.
And you guys are on 6?
Mm-hmm.
Yep,
Yeah.
6. Any event you can create and use Roman numerals,
Right.
That's just fun.
It is.
Yeah. Well, we had Eric, your fiddle player,
Yeah.
Eric Raker, on here, and we talked about Red Wing Academy, which in my mind, this year, my daughter is going to be playing cello in Red Wing Academy, and I am so pumped for that. She's in and out, and I just love that she's found a people. You know what I mean? Like there's some people to play with.
That's a beautiful instrument, too.
Yeah, thank you. I'm pumped that she chose it, and it's really cool. I just love that, like, that aspect of it. When you talk about a family festival, I've never felt more comfortable to let my kids just roll,
Yeah.
and they get on the bicycles. I mean, I know you've heard this 1,000 times, but Red Wing is a wonderful festival to bring your family to. I'm not worried about the drugged out people. I'm just not. I'm not. It's not really that scene. It's. I mean, people are drinking beer, but they're not. But even that, they're kind of almost like in an area.
Right.
Fred Fest is the same way. So with kids running everywhere.
Absolutely.
Oh,
Yeah.
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 Little
For
kids
sure.
zone. Yeah.
You have a kids zone at Fred
Yeah.
Fest. Awesome. No, I've also seen you do vendors and you'll have food there. I did, and you are working with the local. Oh shoot! I saw it was something in your camping. It was like in the Saturday morning breakfast by the Rutons.
The Rutons. Yeah.
I love that.
Yeah. So they plan their seasonal yard sale around Fred Fest.
Oh, that's
and
fun.
then
Cool.
and then they do their fundraising pancake breakfast Saturday morning of Fred Fest. So we try to get all the campers to come over.
Yeah.
The RVs are parked over at the Raritan Center too, for dry camping.
Yeah.
So last year was a record-breaking year for them. So
Oh,
Amazing.
That's cool.
yeah.
So me and Mike, we grew up in Berry Branch, which is, a couple miles down the ridge from Singer's Glen.
Yeah.
And it's just, I love anytime that anybody can bring some life back to these little towns.
Yep.
Which I feel like you've done wonderful with Churchville / Mount Solon.
Yeah.
Right.
Mount Solon doesn't know what to do with you guys. And now,
There's a lot of people
I-
to suddenly get
Yeah.
into
I
Mount
heard
Solon.
on NPR today they were talking about Red Wing, and they said that's Mount Solon.
Mount
yeah.
Solon. Yeah.
Like, Mount Solon. Yeah, all right, yeah.
Good old Mount Solon.
Yeah.
No, but so I have an uncle and aunt who live in Mount
Yep.
Solon, and they love it.
You
And
have an uncle and aunt living in Mount Solon?
You do too.
Dana and Debbie, howdy, Shell. What up, Dana and Debbie? Howdy, Shell. People ask me too. They go, "There's the Howdy Shell Lane in."
Oh, yeah.
Is that one of yours? No, it's actually not.
It's a different howdy
It's
show.
a different Howdy Shell.
But I mean, who would know?
I
You could
know.
just say,
I
yep.
should. I should.
Yep.
say
Yeah,
it's mine.
it's
Start
yours.
saying yes.
Yeah. I don't want to claim
No
it, though.
relation.
Oh, yeah, that's true.
I lived on the road. We lived on
Yep.
the road.
Yeah.
With another Doug Howdy Shell. My dad's name is Doug Howdy Shell.
Oh, wow.
We're not related.
No
It's
way.
weird. Ta-da!
Sorry.
Are we gonna talk about the
What?
the other project?
Oh my
Yeah.
gosh! Absolutely. We
Oh,
have
yeah.
to.
Way to keep us on track.
That's why he's
okay?
here. He's
He's the
here to do
director.
that.
Yeah, I know.
He's been waiting
I'm all
for...
excited. I'm really excited about this one.
Yeah. Go ahead. I don't know.
Take
I
it
don't know
away.
much about it. Go
Take it
for
away,
it.
Maureen.
Oh, I'm gonna drop it.
Yeah.
Okay,
Drop
can
it
you?
like it's hot.
Did you-
Okay.
Is that
Well,
Wow.
here it goes. Trent and I have been working on a little project, and we will be announcing, I guess, today.
Oh, are we not supposed to be talking about it?
No. We have a wonderful board, and we are happy to announce that we will be opening a nonprofit music school for children and adults in our community.
No, that's fantastic, guys.
Rocktown House of Music.
Wow.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, that's a great name.
Yeah, it is a great name.
Yeah.
Strong.
So this has been a long time in the works and something that we've been talking about. I mean, I've been in different forms talking about it for, I don't know, at least
Yeah,
like
Trent's been in it much
7
longer
or
than
8
I.
years pre-pandemic. And during the pandemic, I got a chance to do some teaching with the Front Porch over in Charlottesville. And that was really inspiring to see how they do what they do. Our band, the Steel Wheels, have traveled around the country and played some shows at like Old Town School of Folk Music in Chicago, Swallow Hill in Denver. I mean, these schools exist out there, and it's much like with Red Wing, where you go to a festival somewhere and you're like, why can't we do this in the Valley? It was the same kind of thing for me of like, why couldn't we have a school, and especially like you mentioned, Chris, what Red Wing Academy brings once a year especially for younger kids. It's just been in my mind of like, wouldn't it be amazing if we had sort of this place that could invigorate that same sort of, I mean, I know it's probably unrealistic to have that same energy all year round, but I mean, Bingo is Life does it. So like, it's possible. It's possible. So I think, the idea of not only trying to help provide a space for young people who really love the Red Wing Academy and being able to play different styles of music, especially with strings, but also that whole untapped world of like a school for adults, for that older person who's like banging around on a guitar at home but doesn't really have a place to plug in, maybe literally, but certainly like plug in with other people and play with other people and learn something new. And so anyway, we have a board of directors. We're a nonprofit. We're getting things going. And we don't have this is very early in the work, so it's not like we have an opening date, but we
have a building.
We have a building.
I'm very excited to hear about this building.
It's an old EMU building.
Ah.
We're right on Mount Clinton Pike.
It's a historic building.
Yeah.
Jay can see it from his house.
I can almost see it from my house.
Oh, really?
Well, no, but I walk
Right,
by there
you're
every day
down.
with my little dog Tucker.
Oh, fantastic.
Yeah, so you might know more about it than we do in terms of it's the old store, right?
Yeah.
It's the Martin store.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think maybe Mark's Bike Shop used to be in that building. Don't quote me on that.
Okay.
But then it also was originally. Isn't that where the Howard Zare
Yes.
Institute used to be?
Right, yeah, the conflict transformation program that turned into the Center for Justice and Peace building.
Right.
Yeah.
And it also was originally like a snack shop way back in the day
Okay.
when
And all-night video rental.
back when it was a much smaller campus and you weren't even allowed. They had to get special permission to leave campus to go across the Mount Clinton Pike
Wow,
to
okay.
go buy snacks at that building. So I'm very very excited that you're moving in down there. That's a really nice location.
Yeah. Yeah, we looked around. We're excited about the possibilities, and
What kind of scale or size are we talking about, or are we hoping for?
the building or just the school
Just
or
the school itself, yeah.
I don't know what kind of.
Ooh,
scale
good.
are
It's
we
still
hoping for?
open-ended. Then.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're
great.
working on our
Yeah.
curriculum.
Yeah.
We have a wonderful subcommittee working on teacher recruitment
Nice.
as well.
Right.
A lot of fundraising is happening right now.
Good.
You know, grants are kind of up in the air, questionable. So we're looking for fundraising.
Yeah, right.
Reaching out to the community. So we're in that phase.
Yeah.
Very cool.
Yeah.
Will it be genre specific or what sorts of kinds of music will you be playing, teaching?
I mean, I think Roots and Branches is sort of, which I know sounds vague, but like I think we're going to be starting from a generally a sense of folk music, but it's I think there's going to be places to stretch out from there, and just because American folk music is also rock music and is country music and is old time and bluegrass, there is going to be a lot of ways to stretch and eventually hopefully be able to give space for teachers and students if there is a demand to sort of allow for a space for people to find their home, especially in styles of music that don't already have a space to be taught, because it's if you are fortunate enough to have good music curriculum in schools, it's going to tend towards a more classical vibe, and so we're hoping to bring a home for people that you don't have a way to learn otherwise.
And you're modeling that off of schools you've seen elsewhere that are similar.
Yeah. The Front Porch in Charlottesville is our closest sort of local model, I would say. But yeah, some of those. If you go to the Old Town School in Chicago, and of course it's been around since like the folk scare of the '60s. literally, that's when it opened. Yeah. And they've got like a whole city block, and it's Chicago, right? So, but the curriculum is amazing. I mean, it is like, learn the banjo in the style of Pete Seeger, or learn the guitar in the style of Paul Simon, or learn the guitar in the style of Radiohead. Like these are all classes.
Right.
But I think that's part of it too, is that we're hoping to provide, instead of like just private lessons, a class, a group setting where we're all learning together. And I think that also is something that is, so often if you're learning guitar, it's like you and a teacher and you're learning some things, and maybe it's a song you love, but that sense of being able to learn together with other people and form those relationships, and hopefully, that music is living beyond that room, and because you have other people in the room, you have other people to sort of bounce it off of.
I mean, it's even worse. I mean, sometimes these days it's you and the YouTube.
You and the YouTube.
Yeah.
I mean, that is part of it, right? Like we can learn so much with the devices we have. Why would we go out and have a private lesson? But I do hope that this is also another reason to get out of the house and have, people talk about this like third place notion of our culture, where it's like outside of work, outside of, I don't know, what is the second place? What's the
Home?
home? I guess, yeah, all right.
You never go there.
You must not get there very often.
I gotta get back to home.
Do you remember Home, Trent. Home.
It's like ward. It's like another four-letter word.
Four-letter word. Real, very difficult.
Ward. So sorry.
So
Okay,
tricky.
I've got a question then. So anybody listening to this and they're thinking, oh my God, what a great idea.
Yeah.
It's very exciting. What can they do? Where can they go? How can they be a part of this? How can they help you out? What would you?
Absolutely. Our website, rocktownhouseofmusic.com.
Okay.
We've got a welcome video
Sweet.
by Trent Wagler. We have
Heard
a
of that
donation platform up,
Okay, great.
accepting donations.
Okay.
Again.
Yeah. Yeah, every little bit counts
501
at
Yeah.
this point. And
Yeah.
it's a tax-deductible donation.
They can reach out to us on email, rocktownhouseofmusic@gmail.com.
Very good.
Cool.
Happy
And
to answer any
The old
questions.
direct line.
Yep.
Yep.
Yeah. And I mean, this isn't like, we're not like kicking off a big push right at this moment.
Yeah,
Yeah,
we
sure,
are.
sure.
But
This is our first public
this is
announcement.
literally
if we're
the
really
first time
honest.
we've talked about it in
Holy
public.
cow.
Yeah.
So it's really a scoop.
We're questionably honored, right?
Yeah.
100%.
That's awesome.
I'd like to say it's a banner episode.
Oh, it's a band. Yeah, that's a better.
You got,
No,
you
we,
got,
we buried the lead for 12 minutes. Trent Wagler was sitting over here.
you got
Well,
scoops.
Yeah.
You got scoops. People got to learn. They got to keep listening.
Yeah, that's
through
right, that's
all
right.
This
Get ready
12
for your
minutes.
I
first
love
folks.
it. People gotta learn.
Is that the tagline for
That's
your
the
the
school,
name
the
of
music
this.
school.
Yeah.
People gotta learn. This is for the people who have that Harrisonburg to Charlottesville commute. It's about 35
right.
minutes in.
Yeah.
You're
Really.
just past Stanton now.
Yeah.
You're
I'm
over
almost at
after-
work.
Yeah, you're almost at work. Now you find out the good information.
Yeah, right.
dub in over top at the beginning of on a very special episode of Bingo is Live. Way you can make it as long as you want.
Okay, so I'm gonna do a quick wrap because we are about at our time. But I did want to say, so both of you guys, Trent and Maureen, both of you all are amazing. Thanks for being
Yeah,
doers.
you're
Thank you for having
doers.
us.
That's
We-
awesome.
Yeah, thanks.
The town is running on folks like you who are
Yes,
doing, and that's what
absolutely.
we need. And I'm really, really happy to hear about Fred Fest. I'm so glad to know that it's your father and he's still alive.
Yeah, that's very
That is
cool.
yeah. Those are
So
all
am I,
great
so am I.
facts.
Yeah.
And maybe this is the year I get to come out to Singers Glen.
Let's all go out there.
Let's all go out.
Seriously.
Please,
it
we'd
is-
love to have you.
They're creating, like you said, they're creating such a charming thing. 2 seasons of the year, right? I mean, it's the Christmas trees.
Christmas trees
And then summertime
summer.
fun with the Ruriton's yard sale simultaneously. It's like
Oh, that's
Yeah.
cool.
How can, we,
Singers
What
Glen.
more could you have?
how can we make Briar Branch cool? Sorry, that's another podcast.
another
sorry,
podcast.
sorry.
Different,
That's
yeah, different podcast.
Different podcast.
It might be an alternate universe where that one happens.
Should bring
the Bizarro Prairie Branch.
Somehow we managed to get all the rebel flags off.
I will say that's where the love of bingo came from, though. It was the
true.
Prairie
It's true.
Branch Community Center.
Yeah.
That's true.
Yeah.
Prairie
That's
Branch.
who we have to blame for all this.
That's it. That's it.
And well, then I also just want to throw back at Trent. Thank you again for
Yeah.
coming
Oh,
here.
yeah, absolutely.
And thanks for I'll throw out one more. The Steel Wheels. Okay, your band. I got to see you guys at the Jefferson a couple years ago. Me and my family were all in the front. We got front row, and we're right there. And it was so much fun. If you have not seen the Steel Wheels, have never seen them, you can dance to them, you can sing with them. They're a fun band.
I think
So-
they get better and better.
Yeah. So
Oh, thanks,
so go and bring your crew and go see the Steel Wheels.
Bring
And go-
someone special and fall in love all over again.
That's right. That's right. Red Wing is coming
Red
up
Wing is
soon.
the perfect chance.
It's
yeah.
the perfect chance. How many
right.
shows do you guys do at Red Wing?
We do, I guess, 4 sets.
4 sets.
4 sets
So-
over the course of 3 days.
Yeah, it's awesome.
Yeah.
Well, thank you both for being on our little
Yes.
podcast.
What
you
a
guys
treat.
appreciate you guys.
Absolutely.
Jay?
Once again, brought to you by Ruby's Arcade in scenic downtown Harrisonburg.
Thank you, Rubies. Thank you.
7:30 every Tuesday night for Bingo is Life, live and in person, and your chance to win $100.
Hey, every
Yeah.
And you can listen to great food down here. Once again, had some wonderful pizza again tonight, and listen to us anytime you want to on the internet. So, thanks so much. We'll see you next week, kids.
Bingo is Life, a post-bingo Harrisonburg podcast, is brought to you by the Brothers How to Show and our friends at Ruby's Arcade in downtown Harrisonburg, Virginia. If you've enjoyed the show and feel it's worth spreading a little joy in this world, please tell just one person that you like this podcast. Word of mouth, more than any other form of promotion, is how creative works get noticed and sustain themselves. Thank you, Andrew Hickey, for that bit of wisdom, and thank you, listeners, for being part of the fun.